Move to the last but not the least project today, which is the PocketPay Finance. And yeah, feel free to start.
Hey guys, thanks for having me here. I'm Yogesh Trivedi, CEO at the PocketPay Finance. I would like to describe about myself, and I'm from the IT background since 2007, and from last 12 years I own a software development agency, and we work mostly on the e-commerce SaaS-based platform and the blockchain, and we are into the blockchain space since 2017. And with that, everything in the knowledge and about the blockchain, we have enough capacity of the developers. So we decided to bring out a product based on our expertise of e-commerce. So our product is combination of the payment system, the decentralized payment system, and how to bring e-commerce market in the decentralized world. So this is where we have developed the Solana based wallet. Our wallet is already ready, and DevNet is out on the 16th of Feb last month. It's complete. It's a complete integration of the Solana Pay in it, and it's working very fine on the DevNet. So if we see that, like in last few years, especially in the last 2 years, we see that the growth of the decentralized finance and the DeFi products have enormous growth in the market, and people are really into it. If it is related to the trading as well as the product utilization. The example we can say is the Gari token, the Chingari one in the India itself is growing at the enormous rate. So, yeah. And if you can see that the centralized payment system, like in 2021, it's around 4.92 trillions. And it's expected to be a 23.8 trillion in the by the 2026. So it's a heavy growth. These are the reports we got from the market research. And the most, if you can see that the contactless payment have growth very fast in the time of the pandemic situation, and if you can see that China and India is on the top in the APEC region, and it has growth rate of around 7% for both one. And South Korea, United States, Canada is also in the line, but India and China are on the top on using the contactless payment in terms of the wallet system. So if you can see that mobile pay is dominating the POS payment system. Like if you go to any of the retail chain or webs or the e-commerce site, you will see that the digital payment wallet system is always there, because and the case credit card, debit card utilization is lowering their points over here. You see that. And it also projected to be around 47.9% as per the market reports by 2024. The recent COVID pandemic has really boosted up the wallet utilization, like the wallet payment utilization in the e-commerce shopping era. So I mean, it has grown very well compared to the debit card and the credit card. So it's really great opportunity. So here I would like to describe about the problems we have analyzed while making the PocketPay finance wallet and its infrastructure. So right now we see that there are lack of awareness in the market due to there are no awareness campaign available, or there are no DApp available that can make users to utilize the decentralized payment system. So there are lack of awareness in the market. And third-party custodial payment, most of the payment system you see in the e-commerce or any offline system, they are just using the fiat payment system. There is no decentralized payment system available. Even you see the QR code, that is something related to the UPI system. So that's just centralized word. And if you see, like, even if you want to utilize, even there are the apps available in the market to use on the decentralized world, you need to switch between browsers and the mobile apps and the multiple projects. There's no any solution available that can be utilized in the in one DApp itself. So that's really hindrances for the users who want to make payments or who want to do some DeFi features. So that is really lacking on that part. Uh, Even though there are DFs available in the market, but they are so complex. Like, they are so complex and the time consuming, and the fees are also high. So, and you need to wait for transaction to complete almost a few minutes instead of it should be done in the few seconds if we want to make awareness in the market. And yes, this one is important thing. So if anyone want to, like, the awareness will be in the market if there is any platform that can launch any startup. So launch any startup who have products, not in the document or the software or any product, like hundreds of product-based ideas working in the market on a daily basis. Even if you want to sell a remote or a phone, I mean, there is no platform available in the decentralized world. So that is really lacking, and this is where the awareness is not producing very well over here. So with PocketPay, we are intend to provide the decentralized payment system in terms of, like, the e-commerce market, e-commerce industry, as well as the offline retail chain as well. And there's everything will be done via Solana Pay. We are working on 4 segments over here. The first one is the infrastructure for the offline merchants. Second one, Solana payment gateway for the online merchants, and the infrastructure for the e-commerce startup. So infrastructure for the online merchant is that will include, like, will empower them with an infrastructure in the wallet itself, where they can they will be able to see they can make payment easily on the offline retail chain, and merchant, even they can create their QR code and put it on their on the offline retail chain. And once anyone will make payment using the Solana Pay, it will record all the transaction and the and the product based on the POS system throwing in the transaction. So we'll also create reporting system reports for them on based on the business intelligence report BI reporting system, so that later on, once the transaction is done, they can weekly or monthly analyze their records of what is being done with the merchant ecosystem in the PocketPay application itself. So the other one is the Solana payment gateway. Like, if you see that there are a lot of merchants available in the market who is using the Shopify. If you guys have heard about the Shopify, Magento, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, these are the mainly platform utilized to build e-commerce website. So if we directly integrate Solana Pay into the checkout system, this is going to create problem in terms of security, and it's going to be really complex because the Solana is the protocol. So for that, we are building a separate secure payment gateway page where we will provide merchants with API system. So they just need to integrate the APIs, and that's it. They can transact over Solana Pay. easily. And we'll also be building the plugins and the connectors for the Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, and BigCommerce. So the e-commerce on the Solana Pay can be utilized very easily. And the infrastructure for the e-commerce startup. Let me. The Pocket Launch program, that is the infrastructure for the e-commerce startup, where we will be launching the startup who have the products in the sense of merchandise or the software solutions or any kind of product, like if they have any use cases in the market. So we'll do a screening process with them, with their manufacturing department, their their warehouses and the logistic department. And based on this, we'll launch them on our Pocket Launch program, and we'll do marketing and all those stuffs to them, because you know that if it's a startup and they have very good product and they don't have any ready to go marketing strategy, that is so much problem for them, because they don't have community, they don't have budget, they don't have marketing strategy. So that is creating so much issues for them to come in market, even though they have very good products. So we are building infrastructure for them so they can utilize our infrastructure and they can launch on our platform. And we also we'll be having a screening process, because we also need to make sure that the user who is buying on our platform is getting the product. So we'll have a online screening process as well as the offline screening process to make sure that the startup who is launching on our platform can deliver the commitments. So our targeted market is India, as we have a physical office over here and we can handle the online and offline screening process. India is also booming on the startup launching program, and they are adopting e-commerce cycle at the enormous rate. It's of 84% by end of 2022. It's projected by one of the report available on the internet. You can see that e-commerce market in 2022 is 28.75 billion, and it's expected to grow at 120 billion in 2025. So it's a huge, and we can see a huge potential in this market, where we can have some kind of this centralized percentage. We can convert this centralized percentage into the decentralized world, making awareness programs, events, radio marketing, the event organization, newspaper marketing. So yeah, we have a very good chance to bring this percentage into the decentralized world. So our business model is quite simple. Where we'll be offering offline merchants with a QR code. They can simply utilize it in their store, and people can come. The buyer can come to their store, and they can make payment via a PocketPay application utilizing the Solana Pay, and that's it. And on the e-commerce side, we are building, as I mentioned, that we are building a payment gateway, so that can also be utilized via the e-commerce merchant. So that's a combined solution business model for the merchants as well as the merchant offline and online both. Apart from that, we are also going to partner with the small to enterprise level brands in terms of with selling the merchandise or with selling the software or anything that is related to the physical logistics shippable product. So we'll be bringing them on our platform, and we'll do their advertisement, and we'll also sell their product as well. So this is the quite business model for us over here. The revenue models for us is simple, like the commission from promoting different brands is here. Product advertisement fee will be there. In-app subscription will be there. fee for we also have NFT marketplace, swapping, NFT collectibles, and DF sections as well, where we are going to integrate third-party applications in our wallet. So these are also the listing on NFT and minting on NFT on our platform is also going to be there will be a little fee on that part. The advertise on our app will also generate the revenues for us. Will also on the initial stage we are not going to charge any fees on the swapping, but once we grow in the market, we'll charge little amount of fee, and we'll utilize those that fee in the stacking reward model. And there will be also fee and commission on launching startup. If startups have enough of the funds, then we'll ask them to pay fee for it. Or if they don't have fund, we also have another options. They can we can charge them on the sales, like the commission on the sales on each and every product. So that will be splitted. There will be a splitting functionality on our startup launch program. So whenever someone pay for the product, that will be splitted into the two way. One will the commission will go to the PocketPay account, and the other part of the product price will go to the merchant account. I'll skip that part, tokenomics and investing. So we started, as far as the roadmap concerned, we started in 2021 quarter 4. The product development and initial marketing and partnerships started there as well. Right now we are in the private fundraising round, and we already launched our DevNet with the NFT collectibles on 16th of Feb last month. And right now we are working on the further stages of our roadmap. Here, if you can see that mainnet release, TGE stacking, and NFT marketplace is planned in the quarter 2022, and quarter 3 is mostly we will have the easy pay section, online merchant, and the payment gateway system. Payment gateway we supposed to launch in 2022 itself. So we already done some of the part of it. So we'll launch the payment gateway in 2022 itself, maybe after April in the May. And in quarter 4 is quite empty over here because our product development will end here. And in quarter 4, we'll either introduce the new roadmap, and we'll also keep working on this because Pocket Lend program is quite a huge for us, and it's going to take time in market to establish. But once it's established, it's going to be a huge product. So far in the partner section, we have few investors and the integration partners as well. The Big Brain Holding is supporting us. Chainlink also supporting us. The Rekex Capital is there. Proper Finance, everybody knows about, I think, on the Solana. So they are also supporting us. Solster Finance, DAO Starter, Seeded, and the IQ Protocol. IQ Protocol is a little interesting one because we have intended to plan to integrate their services into our wallet itself, where we can empower user to rent NFT from the NFT collectible section, and we also plan to make subscription type like the OTT platform. If you heard about the Netflix, so Netflix services we are planning to offer to user in terms of the expirable NFT. So this service we will be developing via IQ protocol, utilizing the IQ protocol. Apart from them, we are also in talks with multiple DAPPS section on the Solana blockchain. So our major plan for the coming time is mostly integrate the DApps, the most famous DApps, the most usable DApps on the Solana chain, so that those DApps can be utilized from our wallet itself. So the user don't need to go back and forth to access those stuffs outside of the PocketPay wallet. So here's the team. I have very good experience in the IT background, and I run a software development agency, as I mentioned above. Hemant Parmar, he is the operations manager for us. He is with me since long. Rajesh Vyas, he has very good experience on the security and architecture level, and he have worked with some of the biggest brand like PayPal, Aegon Real, a few of the biggest American brands he have worked for. Darshak Parmar is our one of the greatest blockchain developer, as well as the team leader for the PocketPay application development. And these are the few supportive developers in terms of the backend development and the front end development. So this is it at the on the pitch deck level. I would like to share my screen to display the product. Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is the product we have developed so far. This is the wallet, and you can create a wallet from here. You can skip that part because that will be available in the security section of the wallet. So you can copy it later as well. So I am skipping it. So here you go. Your Solana wallet file is over here. We were having 4 wallet before that. So we'll copy this address, and we'll go to the NFT wallet section over here. And I think there's some issues with the APIs. I think there is some issues with the simulator over here, but if anyone who wants to access our wallet, they can. I think it's here. It's loaded, so it'll send payment. So the transaction is done. Let's go to the platform. You can see the payment received here. You'll see that. So this is the wallet. I mean, it's working fine. I think there's some issues with the simulator over here. If anyone who wants to access the wallet, they can, here you go, the payment receipt. They can go to our website and they can download Android APK, iOS test flight, Android APK over here, iOS test flight, and the Solana Pay guide is also here. So they can also Solana Pay guide. We have made a video over here. You can check out the video on the Solana Pay, how it's working. We have also installed the Solana Pay POS system or Solana POS system, so it will be easier for anyone who want to make payment via PocketPay application. They can make it here, and we have developed a prototype version of the payment gateway I have talked about. So I'll give you some demonstration over here. This is the small shops we have developed using the Laravel application. So let's go through it. Okay. So we'll make a payment over here. You see that Solana? This is the Solana Pay. When I click on the finish order, it will take me to the Solana Pay payment gateway page. It's just a prototype version. So I'm opening my phone, and I have run the QR code via the PocketPay application, and I'm just sending it back. Once the so transaction is complete, it will go back to the merchant website. So this is how the payment gateway is going to work out on our platform. That's it from my end. I have given the overview of the product, so that's it.
Yep. Thank you very much for the presentation. So especially, I think there are more and more projects building upon the Solana Pay. I think
Yeah.
that there are more businesses can use the Solana Pay as well. As far as I know, there are several merchandise like in the Las Vegas that accept the Solana Pay to buying something like sneakers and clothing. So
Yes.
I believe this is actually absolutely there are absolutely a lot of opportunities inside of it, and
Absolutely.
and hope you're doing great in the future, and achieve the roadmap goals. Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
cool. And
Yes.
I guess that'll be it for today. I want to thanks for all 5 teams to give a wonderful presentation today. And I believe this is really helpful, and especially especially it is the first Solana Riptide Hackathon project demo sessions. I believe these 5 projects give really great examples, and it is really helpful for the users and audience to understand what your guys are trying to do and buildings right now and in the future. So really appreciate your time and efforts on this presentation. Hope you guys are all doing great in the future, and happy building on Solana. Yeah,
Thank you so much, DoraHacks and the supportive partners for having us here.
for
It's
sure.
a great opportunity.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, and that's it for today. Hope you guys doing great, and see you guys soon.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.